Hey guys, alright, so I was on Instagram and I saw that you guys had asked if I was going to be doing this year's makeup inventory, which I actually hadn't planned on it because I thought, well, they must be bored with that by now because I've done it since 2012, so I was just not going to do it this year. But since you guys asked, or a few of you had asked for it, I will go ahead and do it. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically just where you go through your makeup collection and kind of just categorize, you know, eyeliners, mascaras, whatever, face products, just kind of go through, categorize, and then just kind of figure out how many products you have in each category. It just sort of helps keep you in check. Like if you're the type of person that doesn't want to have like a whole hoard of makeup like I used to back in the day, which I do not anymore, which I'm very grateful for. I like having a smaller collection. If you're that sort of person where you just don't like extra clutter kind of around and you just, it kind of like stresses you out, then it's sort of a good idea to do that because it just kind of keeps you in check for the year. It helps you to start out the year knowing what you already have, knowing that you don't need to buy more of it and whatever, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of a thing that I started doing, you know, a few years ago, and it just helps to keep me in check. So since some of you had requested it, I will go ahead and do it on camera. I will do Makeup Inventory 2016. Alright guys, so here's my dresser vanity. This is where I sit every morning and get ready and put on my makeup, and I have moved things around a little bit as far as the organization goes. I used to have a bunch of makeup sitting up on top of my dresser, and I just got tired of seeing the clutter kind of sitting out, you know? So I ended up consolidating all my makeup into just my top middle drawer there. So let's move it a little closer and we'll start going through it. I originally kept my makeup in this drawer and on top of my dresser, and then as my collection got smaller, I ended up moving it from this drawer into this drawer. But then I decided to go and just put nail polish in here, so that's what's organized in that drawer now. And everything I took off of the top of my dresser, and all of my makeup's consolidated in this drawer now. So here is my makeup collection here. I've got false lashes in the back, and I'll bring you guys over here so we can kind of do this up on top of the dresser so it's easier to see. I have my inventory listed on my phone under my notes section, so that way it's not like on the hard copy piece of paper, which I used to keep in my wallet, but now I just do it this way. So I've got 2015 here, so those are all my numbers with all the categories on here, and then I have 2016 here, so that's what we're gonna work on today, and I don't know why there's an M right there in the middle of the page, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start at the top here, which is lipsticks. So for lipsticks, I have a couple from 100% Pure, and then Too Faced, La Creme, Zuzu Luxe. Sandstorm's a really good one too, they just came out with that one. But Patina and Ultra Suede, oh my gosh, I love those for a nude. So pretty. And then Red Apple lipsticks are also super awesome. Gluten-free, vegan. So I have 5 Red Apple lipsticks, and I forgot to mention, you guys, I had made a goal earlier this year. I can't remember if I mentioned it on Twitter or Instagram, but I had talked about wanting to like set a goal to make my collection 100% cruelty-free and vegan by 2016. So that was my goal this year, to just use up all my, like, any products that were not vegan. And so that way my collection, I would end up with all vegan products by the end of the year. So that was my goal, and I made my goal. So all the products that you see here today, they are completely cruelty-free and vegan. So last year at this time I had 22 lipsticks, and now I have, let's see, that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 lipsticks total for 2016. Let's get in there. There we go. So I'll put these away, and the next one we'll do is eyeshadow. So this is my eyeshadow singles categories, so I don't count the palettes, that's in its own category. So let me just break out all my eyeshadow singles. These are all the cream eyeshadows from 100% Pure. I have Zuzu Luxe. Zuzu Luxe are some of my favorites. So these are all my eyeshadow singles, 4 from Zuzu Luxe, 6 from 100% Pure, and that is 10 eyeshadow singles. And last year I had 6. Oh, by the way, these were non-MAC too. I had MAC under a separate category last year when I had MAC. So the next one is nail polish. Here's all my colored nail polish, and I say colored because that's all that I count. I do have like base coats, top coats, like my Zoya. Here, let me grab those out. Let's see, there's like my Seche Vite. There's one from Pacifica. So I'll just get those out so you can see exactly what I have here. So Zoya Naked Manicure, don't count those, as well as any top coats or base coats. I don't count those either. Just colored nail polish. So I just want to bring those out just so you could see, you know, the entire, like absolutely every item. But I'll go ahead and put these away, and we'll just count the colored ones. So I've got all my Zoyas right here, 100% Pure, 1 from Pacifica, and 3 from Gabriel Cosmetics. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I've got 17 nail polishes. Okay, there we go, 32 last year. This year 17. And we're gonna skip over this next one because those were MAC eyeshadow singles. I had 12 last year at this time, and this year I don't have any MAC eyeshadows. And then the next one's gonna be blush. Okay, let me put these away and I'll grab out the blush. I forgot to show you what nail polish I'm wearing right now. In case you are curious what this white one is, it is Zoya Aspen, which is a satin, but I actually put Seshweet over the top of it so it made it glossy, but otherwise it would be a satin finish. So I like that you have the option of doing it either way. But anyway, I'm totally digging the white nails. Let's grab the blush out. So I've got 3 from 100% Pure. Those are their powder blush, and then one also from 100% Pure, but this is their Fruit Pigmented Pot Rouge, a Gabriel Cosmetics Multi-Pot in Conch, and I think that is it, other than, you know, any blushes I have in palettes, but palettes get counted separately. So there's all my blushes. I have a total of 3, 4, and 5. And so that's 2 creams and 3 powders. The last year for blush I had 17, and this year 5. There we go. Okay, next is lip gloss. So all my lip glosses I keep on this side. We've got 3 from Pacifica, 2 from Red Apple Lipstick, Ruby Glass, which is super pretty for like, you know, like winter time. It's got all those red sparkles in there. And then Tiny Dancer, which is a gorgeous nude. So 2 lip glosses from Red Apple Lipstick, and then 2 from Gabriel Cosmetics, which is Champagne and Soft Berry. So I have a total of 7 lip glosses. All right, next is lip liners. Lip liners I have on this side right next to my lip gloss. So I have a total of 3 lip liners. These are all from Zuzu Luxe, and my absolute favorite, like, go-to lip liner is Innocence. It is such a pretty kind of muted nudie color. Anyway, those are my 3 lip liners. So last year I had 5 lip liners. This year I have 3. And next is highlighters. I have a Pacifica highlighter in here. This is their Golden Lotus highlighter. And then I have a Becca Cosmetics. This is their Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I think those are my only 2. I also have this from 100% Pure, but I don't know how to like add that in. Like, I'm not sure. It's not exactly a bronzer, but it kind of is, but it's kind of a highlight too. It just depends on how you use it. It's sort of like a multi-purpose product, and you can use it just like on your body too. It's almost like its own type of product, so I kind of just want to keep that separate and not add it into the other highlights, because these, I just use them differently. So just 2 powder highlights. So last year I had 1 highlighter, and this year I have 2. And the next one is eyeliners. So for eyeliners I have 4. So last year I had 2 eyeliners. This year I have 4. And then the next one is false lashes. Here's all my false lashes in the back here. I think this is empty. Oh no, it's not. It does have a pair. Okay. So actually, you know what? Those are used, and I've probably had them in there for quite some time. I think these are old like Ardell's or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove those. And these are basically like the main lashes that I have now, Socialize. Alright, so I have 22 pair of false lashes, which last year I had 14, but that's okay. I absolutely love Carissa and her Socialize lashes, so these will all get used up and they don't go bad, so I don't have to worry about that. Next is bronzers. So I have 2 powder bronzers from Zuzu Luxe, and then 1 bronzer from Becca, which is like a kind of like a cream bronzer. So the same as last year. Last year I had 3 bronzers. This year I have 3 bronzers. Next on the list is mascara. So these are my mascaras I have on this side. Pacifica Stellar Gaze. I have 2 of those. They're in 2 different colors. So Supernova is the black one, and Stardust is the dark brown one. These are awesome mascaras. These are my favorite. So those are like my go-to. They're not waterproof though, but they do have a waterproof version. And then this one is from 100% Pure. This is their Maracuja Oil Mascara, and it says lengthening and straightening, lengthening and separating, but it actually does an amazing job at volumizing it. It gives like mad volume, so that's another really awesome mascara. So all 3 of those are like winners, definitely, if you're looking for a good like cruelty-free vegan mascara. So I have a total of 3 mascaras this year. Last year I had 4. And then palettes. All right, let me grab all my palettes because I kind of have them different places here. So I've got this guy, and then right along the side here. So those are all from Pacifica, those 3. And then 1, the Pretty Naked palette from 100% Pure. And I have 5 palettes from Gabriel Cosmetics. These are all eyeshadows, and you get such a good like array of colors with these palettes. So that's like, I feel like I have MAC eyeshadows or something, because you get so many different colors when you collect their palettes. Anyway, so there's 5 from Gabriel. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got a total of 9 palettes. Next up is eye primers and then brow products. So I have 2 eye primers, and this year I actually went on a mission to find like the best vegan eye primer. It's been like a huge learning experience for me trying to find vegan products because I never realized how much animal products were used in our makeup. Like I had no idea about, you know, all of that. So it's been like a huge learning process. So both of these are definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a vegan eyeshadow primer. This one is from Mineral Fusion. It's their smoothing eye primer base. It's really, really good. It reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. If you like that kind of like naked sort of consistency, and it doesn't add any color to your eye or anything, it's just completely transparent. So that's an awesome one. Definitely worth checking out, as well as the All Natural Face. This is their Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. I ordered this on Etsy, and that's another really good one. It's super duper cheap. It was like $7 or something. And I think the Mineral Fusion was like 18 or something. I bought this one locally at a little health food store out here. So anyway, both of those are awesome vegan eyeshadow primers. Okay, so that was 2 for eyeshadow primers. So last year I had 3, this year 2. And then brow products last year was 2, and then this year just 1, the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer, which is basically my foundation, so that's 1. So same as last year, 1 foundation last year too. I have 1 powder right here. This is the Becca Perfect Skin powder, I think. So just 1 powder. Next up is concealer. I have my concealers right here. I have 3 concealers, so 2 from 100% Pure and 1 from Mineral Fusion. This one I've actually been using on my face more, and the 100% Pure under eyes more. But anyways, I found it to be a really good concealer for face, like any spots or anything for concealing those. And it's nice that you can kind of, you know, customize your color too. All right, so that was 3 concealers. Last year I had 2. And then face primer. Last year I didn't even have that as a category because I don't think I had a face primer, but I do have this one from Tarte now, their Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer, which also has SPF 30, which is awesome. Alright guys, so we went through everything. There it all is. So some of them went up, some of them went down. So like instead of 22 lipsticks last year, now I only have 11. Blush, last year I had 17, this year I have 5. So that is all that I have, and it's a good little size collection. It's definitely larger. I found, you know, after being on YouTube for years now, it's gonna be larger than if you didn't do videos at all, because you know, companies will send you things. So some of these items I didn't even purchase, companies sent them to me to test out, and I'm totally all for testing out like new cruelty-free and vegan products so I can pass the word on to you if they're good or not, or you know, which ones are worth looking into and checking out. So I do that still, so my collection is still bigger than if I didn't do YouTube at all. If I only had my own personal collection, it'd probably be like a little pinch of stuff like how it used to be before I was on YouTube. Yeah, I had like 1 makeup bag. That was it before I did YouTube. And then, oh, I don't know what happened. And my nose is about to drip here. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, pardon me. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do a makeup inventory for 2016, tag me on social media. I'll have my links below because I would love to come over to your channel and watch. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.